Welcome back, everybody, to the adventures in the past. Of course, I have jumped already, into a new system. And wow, actually, if you think about it, this is the fifth episode. Well, I'm really happy that you like this as much as I do, and to discover these new worlds and new systems with me alongside. Alright, well, I have been running into some trouble with pirates, but it was nothing major, so don't worry, I made it, no problem. So yeah, again, I am lucky and, finding a trading post, that's always perfect. Hey, it's free parking after all, right? And would be great if I could sit down finally here. And yes, I made it. And hey, looks like it's getting slowly daylight. So, what do we have here? We have, it's not a planet, it's a moon. And yes, it's definitely frosty here. I checked quickly my inventory and then I got this view. Really cool, I like it. I love this blue and then this low-hanging planet above. Perfect. Of course, as soon as I'm down from the platform, these ships are coming in. But well, I must say these flounders are not exactly up to my taste. So who knows, maybe we find something else later on. After the second hill and to my left, look what I found. Can you see it there, all in the back, standing tall? Oh yeah, it's a portal. And we're going to have a closer look, of course. However, first, I wanted to have a closer look at these buildings, sitting actually very neatly in a forest. Well, wait a minute, I remember it said glacial wastes. I mean, hello, this does not look like a wasteland. It's, okay, it's snowy, but look at that. It's a lot of trees and greenery, and it's actually beautiful. Now, either this Korvax is loving nature or he simply forgot, to clean up from time to time with all those leaves and branches hanging inside the buildings. And I tried to get through the corridors, finding maybe another door, but I got unlucky again. I don't have the Atlas pass. Oh well, was nice meeting you. Next time. Oh well, no Atlas pass yet. But well, sooner or later I'm going to get that one too. But hey, look at this. Wow, I really like that. It's like a winter paradise land with this view. Right behind the buildings, actually, I found this entrance to a cave. And these sentinels seem to be quite busy scanning. And I told myself, okay, let's have a look where this is leading us. Why not? Let's get in, guys. The small entrance opened up suddenly to this big and beautiful cavern with trees in it and a skylight. I continued the winding paths inside this cave and I found another exit. So, I knew I had to be somewhere close to the portal, so I was thinking, okay, let's go and have a look. And yeah, bingo! Wow, how lucky I got. Look at this. Finally, I found a portal. And I must say, these are difficult to find. They don't show up. You have no map, you have nothing. So look at this. In a previous episode in the comment section, I was asked to share the glyphs for the system and being able to visit. Unfortunately, I had to say that, well, in 1.0 it doesn't work like this. And here is the proof. There is no console popping up on this end and, opening up the portal, and we can tap in the glyphs and travel to far systems in the same galaxy. But here in 1.0, nothing is happening. It's silent, and it's a very beautiful landmark. But at that time in 1.0, it just remained beautiful and mysterious. On my previous travels in 1.0, I have been looking far and wide for a portal, but I didn't find any. And you actually literally have to stumble upon a portal in the game in 1.0. As you can see, there are red dots all around, but the portal itself is not marked. I didn't get a mark. I didn't get zip-a-dip, to find it. You had to get lucky. And I'm so happy I found this landmark, even though it's not getting me anywhere. It's such a prominent point in the game in the future where we are actually, and getting us, in the blink of an eye to far systems in the same galaxy. But here, it's just standing there mysterious. And I remember, watching such a portal in 2016 for the first time. It was really awe-inspiring, and I just dreamt of going places. Like here, I was just standing there and looking at it and loving it. As we are on a moon, this little gem I found literally over the next hill. As you know, we always get a small story that comes with these. So let's have a look. And it's always beautiful to read what for a story we are getting here in No Man's Sky. And actually, this story we are getting here is one of my favorite, because a child is emerging from the monolith and you realize that it's you. And the child doesn't want you, to leave. It wants you to stay a child within. And it's weeping and it's clinging to you, implores that you shall not leave. But, we all know that we cannot stay a child forever, that we have to grow, that we have to be, adventurous, we have to make our own life, that we have to continue our way outside in the world. And yes, I just love this little story. I'm happy I found it for you. What a beautiful story, and what for a beautiful view. Indeed, I am impressed by this little moon and the lush luxury we are having here. Frozen in time, but so beautiful, look at it. Yep, this whole region is really messing with my mind. Because, copper has a different color in my mind, or how I see things. But yeah, it's not what I'm getting, right? And just the way I said it, it continues playing with my mind. Well, if you're tapping on this one, you're not going to get copper, no, or gold, no, you're going to get iridium. It so looks blue, right? Yep, perfect, So, it's No Man's Sky. You're not always getting what you're looking for, right? But have a look here. We have another trade platform. Cool, love it. Ooh, guys, something landed. So let's hopefully, I'm getting up to this platform. It really needs to be well timed. And hello. What have we here actually? Yeah, that doesn't look like a flounder. That looks like a pretty fat explorer to me. Let's have a look at you. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I like this one. Hello, Mr. Evest. Yes, please, I would like to have the option to have a look at your ship right now. Thank you. And well, still no more hyperdrive possibility. It's just two like the other one I have. But it's neatly arranged, and I think I have a bit more space here. So let's compare. And if I have a look at it, it's similar with the firepower, a bit more. Well, So I mean, listen, guys. I said I'm going to be swapping the ships a little bit more often, so that you can also have a pleasure in seeing, the ships and prices and the setup. Actually, it looks good to me, the setup. I still don't have, I didn't find gold, a bit unlucky. No system I have been has gold. As you can see, Heridium is golden looking, and but nothing I can change. So I think, I actually like this ship. Why not change? What do you think, guys? So I have tiny bit more space, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Okay, fine. Let's go and actually transfer the things from one side to another. Yeah, the warp reactor. I wish I would have gold so I can install the next step, but I cannot. No gold, nowhere to be found. Nothing I can do. I will have to, fill up everything, but that's not a problem. In my old ship, I did not fill up the hyperdrive, so I still have the warp cell, which is going to be convenient at this spot. And yes, I mean, why not? I mean, come on. I think let's change ship. What do you think, guys? Yep, I think, more or less the same. And listen, it has no classification. So, let's just go ahead and transfer everything from one ship to another. And let's see how this ship is feeling when you're flying. I'm not quite sure, but, haulers are always a bit heavy. They turn difficult, and maybe this one gives me a little bit better feeling. So let's pay the price. And hello, I have a new ship, guys. Here would be the perfect spot to install a warp drive, would it? Let's transfer this to my backpack. And but I don't know. I mean, you see here, this would be the warp reactor V2. I mean, the resonators I can buy and I think make, but I'm missing the gold. No gold to be found. Oh well, let's have a look. Oh, and one more thing. When you open up a trade terminal, you can see here I have lots of information, my food exploration, the words collected, actually interesting. But I mean, I would like to have a different kind of view at the moment that would be gold, But no, I'm not lucky. It's just and I can't refine, guys. In 1.0, there is no refiner. You cannot refine. But I found something else again that's funny, a fascination bead. Well, I mean, yep, that's for a Corvax for sure. But no gold, guys, no gold. Actually, I must really laugh, I'm looking desperately for gold, and what is the game giving me? Golden fascination beads. Yeah, Nirwana, you cannot go get gold to install it, the hyperdrive for your ship. No, 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 you can't get that. So I guess just be happy with what you get, the beautiful view, right? So, yeah, let's jump in and fly a bit further. There is a mark on my on my view, and it would be time for a liftoff. Though, yeah, I mean, I can't install it. I mean, seriously, this game is mocking me sometimes. I think, it's like, well, that's nothing you can do, right? Just be happy with what you have, right? You have a new ship. It looks good. Yep, let's see how that thing flies. But otherwise, just be happy and take off. So, yes, lift off. And, well, my next spot is not far away. I could have walked actually. But, let's fly over these hills and find out. Maybe I get lucky in the shelter. Maybe I find a new weapon or, a nice story or something like that I can share with you. And yeah, it's not that far. I mean, after all, we are on a moon, right, guys? So, yep, no green rings. We just get a white square that lets us sit down on this parking spot. Okay, let's go and have a look. The weapon was a disappointment, so not even worth showing you guys. And have you noticed as, these Korvax all have the same color, suit, outfit? I mean, come on, Korvax, go and complain somewhere. I mean, seriously. Okay, let's give him something, and he seems to be happy. What do I get in return? Oh, actually, hey, I can use that. And I have all the materials for it. Oh, cool. Perfect. I'm not going to complain anymore. I have something. That's neat. Okay, no complaints anymore. I found a dinosaur. Yeah, seems to be kind of big. Let's scan him. And, oh, wow. He is a vegetarian. Surprise. Okay, you must eat a lot of veggies to reach that size, But yeah, why not? Gosh, I could have stayed forever on this beautiful winter planet. But let's press on, right? There are more planets to discover in this system. And, well, it doesn't look exactly like favor to me, like yellow skies and okay. And what is that? Is it heat or is it radioactivity? Well, let's find a way, to make a stopover, a short one. Yeah, oh yeah, there must be something. And yeah, guys, look at that. I'm getting lucky again with the trading post. However, this is a planet, not a moon, I think so. So let's have a quick look here, what we can find. And yeah, it doesn't look as inviting as the other site we had. So yeah, okay. Okay, it's a planet, it's radioactive. Well, okay, let's go and have a look. Yeah, not exactly my kind of planet. But look at this guy. Did anybody say chicken? Yeah, kinda big chicken. Definitely big and very heavy. That would last for months, food like this for sure. Well, radioactive and freezing at the same time. However, it has not so yellow skies, I was thinking, and it has blue oceans. And the blue seems to be reflecting in those little ones. Yeah, it's again, a funny one. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Next planet. And yeah, look at that. How could you call this landscape? It's like it has like land that looks like a kind of like sockets. coming out of the water that is like laid out in channels and almost rivers, and haven't seen an ocean yet. But yeah, it actually looks very inviting. It's green and has nice trees. Definitely something we should check out. It's very lovely, actually. Look at that rough landscape. Yeah, I like it. Let's see what we can find and do some discoveries here. Looking much better than the previous planet. Yeah, it's I think like another paradise planet, and lots of water actually also. These trees seem to have like bubbles or grape formed leaves. Now, just imagine you could take off your boots and you could take off your suit and your helmet, and maybe there, reach up with your hand, and get a handful of grapes or whatever, and really enjoy this little walk in these woodlands, and maybe sit under a tree with the breeze in your hair. Now, who knows, maybe what's going to be possible in No Man's Sky. The other trees, or rather like palm trees, perfectly in color sync with bright yellow tips. I really like it. And hey, actually, why not? Without much talk, I just let you listen in and enjoy the sights and sounds. Nope, this building form we don't have anymore in the future, guys. So I just wanted to let you see how that looks with the tail fin there in the back. Pretty lovely, but of course I have no multipass, to get further in. Just on the backside of the buildings, I found this cave entrance. And yeah, even here, as you can see, we have neat colors, and it looks really fresh inside, even in the cave, with some grass and this purple moss and these stones. So let's just walk a little bit inside this cave so you can have a closer look. I think you would agree that even in 1.0 we had very interesting colors, and yeah, I really like this planet. I'm taking you a little bit further over this fantastic landscape. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate what we have in our timeline. I really do. I love what we have. I love what Hello Games has been giving us. And yet, I still have a bit, this nostalgia for forms like this, landforms like this that we are missing in the future. I don't know. It's just beautiful. I really would like to have this in our timeline. And look at this. It looks like it's opening to an ocean. Well, I guess we're finding a landing spot. I did follow a little bit the shoreline until I found a spot to sit down in this canyon-like waterway place. So even on this, small, actually it's not very big, Hello Games has been able to place interesting features. And yes, in the background on to the right, you see another spire. And I think I'm going to take with you a closer look to the waterline. So I must say I haven't seen any water predators yet. It's not that I'm really scared, but I think if I'm taking you with me, I don't want to constantly turn and look where is the predator and how many are they, because they can be dangerous if there are many. So the water looks very cool, and with these funny round stones that you can see, and there's actually a cave entrance just below the waterline. Yep, guys, I mean, you know how I feel about caves. I have not forgotten, because in 2016 I terribly got lost in a cave system and I couldn't get out. You know, there's no way to dig out, and underwater it's even more dangerous. If you die down here, you get lost. How you're going to find, again and then come out again? So nope, I had really a bad experience with caves in 2016. So I rather show you a little bit more of this basin here. It's not too deep. The sunlight shines in perfectly. And yes, those spire. Let's have a look at this spire. No, I mean, it's not copper, and yes, it's again Heridium. Absolutely, you will see now. Yep, it's Heridium. And the one to the left is simple as stone spire. But I like this rough shoreline, and as you can see, there's not much space actually to land and to find all that neat stuff, So this is a pretty view, I would like to say. Wow, what a view! This canyon-like waterways as far as you can see up there. On the other side of this canyon waterway, a point joined up, of interest. So I wanted to go and check this out. Also, I wanted to see how far actually this water extends down these canyons and these landmass sockets. So, I mean, thank God, I had the possibility to upgrade for my mask, so I could swim a bit longer underwater, as you can see here. And it's pretty steep and interesting how deep this actually goes. I have no idea how deep this actually is, because it doesn't show me, as you can see here, doesn't show up at all. So so I just don't know. I would have to guess, but it seems to be pretty deep, and it looks like there's another cave down there underwater, which nope, I'm not going to investigate for sure. Let's get up. I'm sure I'm going to miss soon some oxygen, so let's rise slowly, and let's see where we are at this point. So here we are, the open ocean, and I think it even goes deeper down a bit further. But I think this is pretty neat, and it really gets dark down there. Wow, this is kind of deep. No idea though. As said, I have no gauge or something that helps me to decide how deep it really is. I have no instruments that shows me. But let's see, where is this point actually? This the point of reference is in this water basin down here. Let's go to the socket and have a closer look actually. Yep, it's somewhere down there, so at least I can stand and I can show you guys. Yep, this here would be cool to build something, absolutely. And look at this beach, just with a picnic and with some friends, and I mean, Just imagine this view. Wouldn't this be cool? As I didn't see any signal booster around and no landmark where I might be able to call down my ship, I decided to go back. Well, that's the other option you have, you know. So this little fellow, looking kinda strange, poked my interest. And yeah, I decided to feed him a bit carbon. But hello, looks like he had too much coffee instead. Yeah, very, very nervous little guy and funny indeed. Oh yeah, a kind of four-legged guy with an insect's head. Oh well. Just a little bit more and I'm back at my ship, you know. So yeah, just a waterway and I'm hello, wait a minute, what's that? They have not been here before. Hello. Yeah, predators, guys. Where did they come from? Yeah, they have not been here. At least two of those guys. So immediately on my heels, of course. And you know what, you have to be actually to scan those, you have to be quite close. Let's see. Yep, he's coming towards me, so I can at least scan him. And yeah, they have definitely not been here, guys. So surprise, surprise. You know, before you jump in the water, you better look twice, right? But yeah, interesting indeed. And let's have a look. Yeah, actually we know them in the future flying around in the air. But here they are predators. And these little guys, I have no clue what they are. No idea what this is. Seriously, it's very funny indeed, I must say. So look at that. For the very last time on this planet and also in this episode, I did set down my ship to try and find a few features. But I mean, guys, I have been overclocking actually. This episode has gotten so much longer than actually intended. But there was so much to show you, and I was hoping that you enjoy it, even if it's longer than actually intended. So I guess it's time to get back to my ship. And yeah, you're going to see in a second, I actually had quite lots of fun with this last bit. Okay, let's be truthful. It did take me a couple of tries actually to hit it exactly on the spot I wanted, because that spire, the spot on top is kind of tiny, you know, to land exactly on top of that. So yes, as there are no buildings close by where I may be able to call down my ship, yeah, there is only one way to go and get there, right? So yes, I decided, you know, that I have to make that in the first try. I really want to do this and trying to get there on my ship. If I can land on the tiny grass spot that's left. But let's see. Okay, the first try. Come on, let's make it. A little bit more. Come on. Oh no. No, come on. Let me get up. A little bit more. Yep, okay. Oh my god, I made it. Perfect. And yeah, seriously, I did it in the first try, as you can see here. And look at this view. And this is No Man's Sky, guys. In 1.0, you can land almost anywhere. You just need to have a little bit of luck. So yes, this planet was really something, I must say so. And guys, I'm sorry it has become a bit longer, but I hope you enjoyed it. And well, see you next time in that case. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye. Have fun, guys, in No Man's Sky.